Good evening, everyone, and I hope you all of you had the chance to tune in yesterday for a fantastic show with Kajal Hindustani, and I mean everyone was amazed at the way in which Kajal Hindustani was brave enough, after she was put in arrest for her speech, right, and which was said to be sort of a hate speech. So, I mean, for those of you who missed the interview with Kajal Hindustani, do make sure to check the interview on our Candid Meena show. And it was a fantastic interview, and she narrated the whole experience of how she spent her time in jail without breaking down mentally, and how she coped with her family, and how she has come out stronger than ever. And she had a lot of support when she was released outside the jail, and there were a lot of people chanting Jai Shri Ram. And so you can see how after she was released from jail, she said that she has got a lot more following. She has become a lot more popular, and she has become even more sort of confident, and she has become more stronger than ever. So do check out that interview on Candid Meena channel. And let me welcome each and everyone. Hi to Hina. Welcome. Hi Vinny. Good evening. Hi Tara. Welcome Gloria. Vinny says, okay, Shehnaz acts very shrewd, but when asked questions in any interview, she becomes very bola bala. She's grasping and learning the tricks of the trade, says Vinny. No, she's a very smart person, Vinny. She's very, she knows how to climb the ladder. And we'll be coming to it, and as to why she is sort of wooing Salman Khan, just like how all the actresses like Pooja Hegde is doing right at the moment. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends, so that more and more youngsters are aware of what's happening in the film industry. Namaste, Sonalji. Shehnaz is the most conniving person so far. She wears flimsy dresses and acts innocent, very pretentious. Yes, Vishali. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Maya. Good evening, Gloria. Live after a long time. Matre fellow apparently said that Kajal was put in prison to protect her. Is that ridiculous or what? Yeah, I mean, all these detractors will say anything, to sort of stop Kajal from fighting again, right? Namaste, Sonalji. Saw a clip of the theater in Bandra, Mumbai, unable to sell tickets for this trash KKB, KKJ, which is Kisi Ki Bhai Kisi Ki Jaan, which Maya is alluding to, which is Salman Khan's film. So before that, hi Ashitra, hi Taru, hi Namaskar Angad, after a long time, Jai Shri Ram. So now coming to the first piece of news, friends, and you can see that Tim Cook was seen in India, launching the Apple stores in Mumbai and Delhi. So India has its own, Apple stores now, and apparently Tim Cook, who's the CEO of Apple, he came to Mumbai, and guess what? The Bollywood fraternity was invited, for the opening of the Mumbai store. And you can see Tim Cook here with Mouni Roy and her husband Suraj, and you can see many other celebrities, Bollywood celebrities like Rakul Preet Singh, and uh, and of course the funniest part is you have Madhuri Dixit welcome Tim Cook by taking him out to gorge on some vada pav and sharing the picture. She wrote on Instagram, "Can't think of a better welcome to Mumbai than vada pav." So apparently, I mean, there's a trend that many of these actresses and politicians, they sort of entice American businessmen, rich businessmen like Bill Gates. You saw Bill Gates, having some sort of Indian delicacy, and also we have now Tim Cook tasting vada pav, and so you can see after Golgappa minister sort of started the trend. You can see how the trend is carrying on to the Bollywood actresses, and by certain different methods Bollywood is using to sort of spread this goody goody pictures on the social media by associating with key technology figures like Tim Cook of Apple, right? Yeah, so now we have a new Femina Miss India, Nandini Gupta from Kota, Rajasthan. Hope she does not suck into druggy Bollywood as these sites end up doing, says Maya. Yes, Maya, and apparently, the last Miss India Universe, the Indian girl who won Miss Universe, she has not ventured into Bollywood as yet, and apparently, you can see that there's no news of her after she won, Miss Universe, right? Yeah, I mean, Ajitesh, a lot of the women who SSR was associated with, unfortunately, they used him for their personal purpose, like sort of getting opportunities in the film industry, climbing the ladder using his money. Hi, welcome, Shreyasta. Hari Om, Lakshmi ji. Hi, Zoya, welcome. Ankita Lokande was living in one of the bungalows of SSR even when Sushant was in relationship with Riya Chakravarti. Says yes, Ajitesh. You can see how these actresses like Riya and Ankita Lokande used SSR, and they sort of exploited him mentally and everything to sort of make use of his finances and everything. Hi, Bardhan. Pooja is reported to be paid 6 crores for Kisi Ki by Kisi Ki Jaan, which is Salman Khan's. Yes, Shehnaz is reported to be paid rupees 50 lakhs as she's new. Salman is taking 125 crores for this trash. The whole movie has costed rupees 3 crores approximately. This kind of interesting point which Sonal has mentioned. The whole movie is only costing 3 crore rupees, and out of which all these actors and actresses have already taken almost 150 crores. So the whole salaries of the whole acting people will at least be 250 crores, while the whole movie has costed 3 crores in the making. So you can see already they need to make a lot of money to recover even the cost, right? So Kota itself is a big center. Yes, of drugs, says Shreyasta. Yes. Saw a meme of Cook wanting to meet Madhuri cause of a song Choli ke piche kya hai. Yes, Maya. That's hilarious. Madhuri Dixit's worst move is to come back to India. She might have lost her husband's income to she does cooking shows. Yes, Vishali. Madhuri Dixit has her own YouTube channel, in which her husband is seen, cooking different Indian dishes, and she's also seen, sort of assisting him cook, various Indian dishes. So you can see how, Madhuri Dixit is trying to somehow come back to the limelight. Tim looks so lost. All these Bollywood stars are probably acting on orders from Ambani. Ambani is trying to promote Apple Store as they are paying 42 lakhs per month as rent. Yes, Chitra. So you can see, Chitra, how there's another angle which you Bollywood is trying different methods to sort of get into the Indian public psyche, right? Because boycott Bollywood movement is very much a success. So you can see they are using, because Indian people there's a huge fan following for Apple, right? A lot of the young Indian population are crazy about Apple products. They're crazy about iPhone. They're crazy about owning an iPhone, as well as different Mac products, as you know. And using that sort of popularity, these Bollywood actors and actresses, they are trying to somehow make use of that popularity and get photo ops with Tim Cook, in the hope that they will watch their films. His name sounds so funny, as if someone is scolding him and ordering him literally and saying Tim Cook. That's hilarious. But then, yeah, please don't call Rakul Preet a celebrity. She's Ria's good friend. Yes, to Hina. What I'm trying to say is that these Bollywood film stars are like sort of using any opportunity to sort of get out of the hashtag boycott Bollywood movement. Salman's upcoming film is already a major flop. One ticket buyer in Bandra shows how he is buying only 50 tickets, even though it's Baijan movie, because nobody wants to see him anymore, says Zoya. So coming to next piece of news, friends, is so now apparently Kisi Ki by Kisi Ki Jaan is going to release day after tomorrow, which is starring Salman Khan. Now Salman Khan's starrer has sold tickets worth 1.51 crores gross till 3 p.m. all across the country. It equals a sale of 50,000 tickets, and this is what is coming, from certain Bollywood-friendly media, that it has already sold 50,000 tickets across India. Now, friends, what does this remind you of? It reminds you of how Patan, right? You remember that SRK fan clubs, they bought around 50,000 tickets plus all over India, and they, shot a vlog inside the film theaters of many people dancing inside the theaters and saying that it is houseful. And the same video itself was circulated in different social media accounts across Twitter. So this is the same kind of exercise which is being done by Salman Khan in a smaller way, because maybe he does not have that much of money in PR activities compared to SRK. Climbing the ladder is a very appropriate phrase used in the film industry. Yes, indeed, Ajitesh. Now, this is kind of funny. Salman Khan FC, which means Fan Club Bihar. This is what this tweet says. Don't miss the opportunity to be part of the premiere of this beautiful family drama film. Limited seats available, so secure your spot. Dress code is smart casual. You can contact us on given number, and Salman Khan fan club invites you to the mega first day first show of Kisi Ki by Kisi Ki Jaan, and this is the contact number. So why do you need a contact number of this particular person to go to this particular theater and watch this guy's film? Right? It's kind of hilarious. So you can see all the kinds of tactics which are being used by the fan clubs of these people. Yes, Mink, you can see how the kind of methods which they're using. Namaste, True Indian. Bollywoodians must be dancing, yes, to the orders of Ambani, yes, to keep Cook happy. But the brain India has, could we not have a better version of Apple? Yes, Maya. But the only thing which is, I guess, is stopping is that not many support for Indian startups in terms of financial funding. So this is the reason why maybe India has not yet, sort of invented a sort of rival for, Apple's phones. And maybe because people are not encouraging, the Indian people are not encouraging the startups to sort of, buy their products. So this could also be a particular reason as to why there's no Indian startup to rival Apple, right? So now coming, yeah, hi Zoya. Also, one movie critic, can't remember this Bain, said he almost vomited after watching Kisi Ki by Kisi Ki Jaan, says Zoya. Approximate 3 crores, 300 crores is the total cost of Kisi Ki by Kisi Ki Jaan. Okay. Even I was wondering, how it was 3 crores or so. So that is hilarious. So yeah, whatever it is, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a huge flop, Sonal. How much more time do they need to get them enlightened that they are lost cause and dead on ventilator? Yes, Vishali. Also, one movie critic, can't remember his name, says that "Kisi ki by kisi ki jaan dekhe ulti aa gayi," says Zoya. Was it KRK? Okay. But we lack semiconductor industry, which my mentors and me are trying to bring back. But one needs backing from politics, and many other things play a big role. Says okay, Shreyasa says that India lacks the semiconductor industry, and apparently that's the reason why some of there are some limitations as to why certain technologies are not sort of as refined as those in the US. I wish innovations happen at a tremendous speed. Yes. What's this thing going around? Katrina's mom and Neetu Singh says Vidya. Bollywoodians are entertainers, not celebrities. Yes. I think our country produces the most ITs in the world, if I'm not wrong. But Bardhan, the problem is in India that India encourages only job seekers and not job producers or entrepreneurs. The spirit of entrepreneurship is not very much encouraged in India, unfortunately, from a young age. We are, traditionally we are job seekers, right? And that mentality is very deep rooted, and that's a fault of our education system, right? Where you are sort of admitted to the universities in the hope that these universities give you placements in the top MNC companies, especially in the IT sector. So this mentality has to change. Jai Hind, Shobhaji. Salman looks so funny, foolish, and old in his upcoming film. Yeah, he looks like he looks like a cartoon, Ajitesh. किसी की बाई बना किसी का यमराज से सो शोभा. Boycott the किसी का दान किसी का dawn किसी का goon says. So a lot of hilarious comments coming in. And interesting point to note is that Salman Khan is going to associate with Karan Johar. After a period of 25 years, they have not worked together. And apparently, Salman Khan is going to work in this particular film, which will release in Eid next year in 2024. So it features Salman in a very supporting role. Okay, it's a supporting role, which Karan Johar has gifted him. So apparently you can see, and it's under the banner of Dharma Productions, and it is not Salman Khan film. So apparently, I mean, you can see how Bollywood is uniting against boycott Bollywood movement. After a period of 25 years, Karan Johar is going to associate with Salman Khan, right? So you can see how powerful boycott Bollywood movement it really is. He's a comedian, says Vishali. Are you talking about Kapil Sharma or Salman Khan, Vishali? If Taiwan, such a small country, can be the semiconductor hub of the world, why can't India? I think government is moving the direction with Foxconn starting its unit here. Let's keep hope. Yeah, the thing about all these technologies, being uh, if it can be manufactured in India, right? They say make in India. Now we have to be patient, Mayaji, that India still is going to have a tremendous growth with Modi ji coming in power next year, and we will see all these technologies hopefully in India, right? And India will be more of an exporting nation than an importing nation, and many people will come to India, seeking jobs, especially from foreign countries. So you can see that when after COVID, especially, that India is the only country which has the best growth rate in terms of economy compared to other countries, right? China is suffering negative growth rate. The US is undergoing sort of inflation, and the dollar is sort of losing its value, and there are a lot of problems in the US, as you saw that a lot of the banks in Silicon Valley, especially, they had to close down. So there's a lot of uncertainty in terms of the economic climate of the US. So investors will be looking into Indian markets. I read somewhere that the whole iPhone business is coming to our country. Yes, because they cannot ignore India, Bardhan. And I do feel that iPhone, at least Apple should have come a long time back, right, before going into China, right? They should have had an Apple store at least 10 to 15 years back. But they ignored India because at that time, Manmohan Singh was the prime minister. These stars have no job and want to be in the media circulation, so they're going around showing off their designer clothes and posting their pictures on social media as if the public cares. Yes, so you can see, Chitra, how they're using now social media opportunities, like certain technology CEOs come into India, thereby using their popularity and thereby getting publicity. In this case, designer Loomis Chitra. Okay. Neetu thinks her son is sane, and Kathy was a mistake. Neetu just wanted her son to marry someone from filmy family and got zero. Okay. Neetu herself comes from a. Okay. Yes, Gloria, and Neetu herself said that her husband, Rishi, had a lot of extramarital relationships, and she was okay with that. Hi, Pansy. Salmon's fans and fan clubs are intelligent like him. Yeah, I had missed some of the lives, but watched them all later, says Angad. Yes. PR marketing agencies are responsible for portraying Pathan, a commercially hit film. Pathan family, yes, not only the peaceful community, Ajitesh, a lot of the uninformed Indian population, especially the youth, we had of all communities, of all religions, they watched Pathan because they are not aware of what's happening in Bollywood. Salman is the only boy to everyone, nobody is Jan, says Zoya. Chaps who are Sadak Chap roadside Romeos, free tickets are made available. Yes, this is a very good point, Sonal, that free tickets are given for these fan clubs, and and they'll shoot video showing its house full, and that is circulated in various social media accounts, and they will buy so many likes and so many retweets on Twitter and YouTube and everything. So it is not an organic sort of what do you say, organic reach for this particular post, right? It is all artificial reach. Loser film gangs, which we get to see more chilling pictures of these losers. Yes, you will see, True Indian, that they are getting desperate each and every day. If Nita could spend crores on her designer jewelry, clothes, IPL extravaganzas, Mukesh could definitely spare the billions for semiconductors. Yes, well said, Maya. So, coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it's kind of interesting as to, when we talk about Shehnaz Gill, if you remember that Shehnaz Gill and Siddharth Shukla were a sort of, they looked like they were having a relationship, but we don't know what really happened, whether the relationship was still there, right? Or was it an act of, or a script of Big Boss? But I'm sure that a lot of people were jealous of Siddharth Shukla because he had a very good personality, and he was good looking, and he had a acting ability, just like how Sushant Singh Rajput had. And under mysterious circumstances, he passed away, right? Very mysterious circumstances. And then Salman Khan said, move on to Shehnaz Gill, and that she should move on from thinking of Siddharth Shukla. Now, apparently, if you go back in Shehnaz Gill, she was looking for various acting opportunities, especially in the Punjabi film industry. And apparently, it's quite interesting to note, in the Punjabi film industry, she did not get any sort of opportunities, and the Punjabi film industry completely cut Shehnaz Gill off of any acting assignments. So she never had any acting opportunities in the Punjabi film industry. And it is after that I had worked in a movie. This is what Shehnaz Gill quoted. I had worked in a movie as a second lead, and they did not invite me for the premiere. They called everyone, even the production house. It was a Punjabi film. I saw the film, and while I was leaving, I saw the videos and photos from the premiere. I cried a lot that day. They called me and then they cancelled. I didn't know. I was very upset at the time. The Punjabi film industry had completely cut me off. So you can see how she was completely sidelined. She tried her luck in the Punjabi film industry and she was a flop, right? Because they did not like her for some reasons. Then she ventured into Big Boss, and that's where she met Salman Khan. And something she must have buttered Salman Khan for something, and Salman Khan said okay, and that's how right now she got her first Bollywood role, right? And from what it looks like, that it is her first Bollywood film role with Salman Khan, and she was paid around I think 50 lakhs according to certain reports. And while Pooja Hegde was paid 6 crore rupees, and Salman Khan was paid 120 crores. So Salman Khan gave her a golden opportunity in this film industry, but from what it looks like in the trailer, she is hardly like given any sort of important screen time in the film. From what it looks like in the trailer, and she looks like some background dancer in the song at least, right? So this is the reason why these actors like Shehnaz Gill, and you can see Pooja Hegde, she has not had any good film after Allu Arjun's film in Telugu, right? So you can see in various award functions, she's seen seated next to Salman Khan in various film award shows. And after the film with Allu Arjun, right, which was a huge super hit in Telugu, which was Ala Vaikunta Paramudo. And after that film, she tried her luck in Bollywood films like Circus, in which Ranveer Singh acted, and that was a huge flop, and certain other small films in Bollywood. And now she knows that Salman Khan is one of the decision makers in Bollywood, and that's why she is seen in various press conferences, sort of buttering Salman Khan for certain film roles, and that's how she landed up in a role in Kisi Ki Bai Kisi Ki Jaan. And this is the same modus operandi with which Rashmika Mandana is sort of operating, because she's also looking to have some sort of success on a pan-India basis with by acting in Bollywood films. But she had back-to-back flops in Bollywood at least, and now she's back in Telugu and Tamil film industry. But still, she is given a lot of importance in IPL events and also certain Filmfare awards. Namaskaram, Ashok ji. Good morning, Sunil. I compare American and South Korean movies with Bollywood films, and I always find that Bollywood films are so low level and very illogical. Yes, Ajitesh, no doubt about that. Indian films, especially Bollywood films, have been very illogical from the start. I can discuss this industry issue in the next session of CM. Okay, so it'll be clear for all where we clearly lack. We are in iron age when it comes to semiconductor or entrepreneurship. You're talking about the entrepreneurship and certain technology limitations in India because of semiconductors and other technologies not being manufactured in India or made in India, right? So yeah, that'll be an interesting session, and definitely we will have this session with you, Shreyasa. Thanks for the suggestion. Indian government and Indian society never encourages innovation and research. Yes, Ajitesh, and especially not only from the government side, but also why are there no? There are a lot of rich businessmen and startup accelerators, right? you have a special show like the Shark show, which the exact name of the Shark Tank or something like that in India, which sort of you have a reality show which funds startups from what it looks like, but it is very, very. I don't really like the show because I think it's heavy, it's sort of biased from what it looks like, at least to me. It's my personal view. But I mean, apart from that, there's no sort of startup accelerators which encourage the new technologies, at least in India. With Foxconn coming to India, semiconductor industry will follow suit. India will soon own all sorts of manufacturing. That thanks for the vision of central leaders in India. So yes, Mink, we within 10 to 15 years, I do expect India to be one of the leading economies in the world, right? We lost a lot of scientists, maybe semiconductor experts too. Yes, so we are long pending opportunities, and so maybe they tried in the bureaucracy, spoil the chance. Yes, but with Modi ji, being around for the next year, we'll see a lot of developments from the infrastructure side. At least we are seeing a lot of developments on the infra side, right? We have a lot of Vande Bharat trains in India, right? We have a lot of express highways in India, and we have a lot of new fancy railway stations, air conditioned railway stations. We have a lot of fantastic, beautifully designed airport terminals like the ones in Bangalore, right? Why don't he act in Hollywood so that they can share our pain? Says Gadisari. I mean, they won't even call this guy for an audition, right? Hope next Bollywood venture is Kisi Ka Buck, Kisi Ka Footpath, and see themselves in that mirror. Their empty lives they lead, says Maya. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is kind of interesting. And when you talk of technologies, right? You talk about semiconductor technologies. Now, this is a very interesting story. Is that Mouni Roy and her husband Suraj Nambia. Now, both of them have sort of announced this the first in a series of AI-powered virtual influencers, sort of changing the various industries in India. And this they have created a sort of virtual fashion influencer called Tia Sharma. So they're using the power of artificial intelligence to engage with the audiences and create dynamic content. Now, this is what Mouni Roy shares. Tia has been helping me pick outfits by analyzing my historical taste and combining it with the latest fashion using AI algorithms. She's a game changer. Now, Suraj Nambiar, who's the husband of Mouni, says her self-sufficient nature, constant growth, and advanced AI tools enable her to create truly inspiring content. So apparently, what these Mouni and her husband has created this AI sort of person. So this person is called Tia Sharma, and she is an AI sort of artificial intelligence sort of person on. So she is going to sort of have sort of be an influencer, if you can believe it, a virtual influencer. She is not a real person. And following Tia Sharma's launch, she will have the limitless potential of artificial intelligence in digital age, where the AI influencers can be used to be a news anchor. They can be used to be a sports presenter. They can become a singer. They can become a tutor, and everything what human beings are going to what human beings normally do or influencers do in social media channels like YouTube and Twitch and many other social media platforms. So they are trying to, so Bollywood is using yet another method. They are creating and harnessing the use of AI to create all these sort of attractive AI virtual sort of people, and they will animate these virtual sort of people like the ones you saw this girl called Tia Sharma. She's not a real person, but she looks very much like a real person because of the advancement of artificial intelligence. So you can see that she looks so close to an actual human being, right? So I'll just zoom into. You can see how much far AI has come. Now the question that I ask to many of the technology friends is that, has AI gone too far, right? Is artificial intelligence going too far to the extent that they can snatch they can snatch away certain jobs? So this is another picture of the same AI assistant. Kangana has 4 films in the pipeline. These people will keep getting funds for films no matter what's the content. As films are, yes, Ganesh, you put it very much. Bollywood is films will keep on coming because, as we know that it is excuse for money laundering and all the illicit activities. Both are bankrupt, so coming together. Okay, you're talking about Keju and Salman. Dhoni is down south and with Tamil producers for promoting cricket league. Yes, this is yet another way of fooling the public. True Indian is by because a lot of people are very big fans of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, right? And they're using his fan base to sort of. So Dhoni will be seen hugging the likes of SRK or any other Bollywood star, and thereby Bollywood gets some sort of publicity. They say a lot of other businesses from around the world are coming to India. Yes, Bardhan. Soon you will have, Bardhan. I'm just waiting for the day when bullet trains are there all over India. I mean, just imagine, friends, that I can catch a bullet train from Mumbai to Delhi or from Delhi to Chennai, and I can reach in at least, at least 5 to 6 hours or maybe less, right? I mean, if that technology is available one day, right? When will that day come? And I'm eagerly waiting for that day. All the Benami of Dawood, they just do what the big buy. Yes, Chitra. Unfortunately, in yesterday's show, we saw that one girl who acted in Sadak 2, she was caught for, drugs in Dubai, right? And she's in Dubai jail because she didn't know that she was given a trophy by some guy, and she was attending some audition in Dubai, and she was given some sort of trophy by someone, and she carried that trophy from Mumbai to Sharjah, right? And inside the trophy there was some sort of drugs, and she was caught and she was jailed. So you can see I mean, I feel sorry for that girl and her parents. So you can see how many innocent lives are suffering. Their IQ is far superior and risk-taking capacities are okay. In nanotech, they are like 3 decades ahead of us, so they win many times. But Indians can be trained, says Shreyas. Okay, we are creative and we need foreign direct investment, and even there are foreign geniuses to come and invest on us. Yes, Shreyas. After de-dollarization, the prediction. Okay, our Indian work culture is one of the best, though we have not created the best environments. I mean, what exactly by work culture, true Indian? What exactly do you mean? I mean, because a lot of the Indian IT companies, at least, they are following the American work culture. It is like the hire and fire policy, right? Once they find that an employee is no longer productive, they'll just fire him the next day, and they will hire someone and then fire again the next day. So that's how, at least in the IT sector, but I don't know about much about the other sectors at least. The in the IT sectors, I mean, it is a horrible culture in India because they are following the American work culture. Because I have seen many people in the IT sector that a lot of young people working in the IT sector, they literally insult senior people. They don't have any respect for age, right? And it is a nasty culture in Indian IT. as of now. Except for a few maybe companies. Manmohan and Congress policy, yes. Never supported SMEs or semiconductor industry, yes, Shreyasta. Why can't he act? Okay, we have taken that. KBKG has 300 crore budget. He must have got 3,000 crores, and he will keep doing at least 10 movies for the next 10 years, says Ganesh. Yes, Ganesh, let's see. I mean, 10 years is a very long time, and anything can happen within 10 years, right? I mean, anything can happen. So, yeah, hopefully Tim Cook will have a productive meeting. So, friends, yeah, one more interesting fact is coming to artificial intelligence. So, in simple words, friends, let me say that artificial intelligence can do anything. They can, create movies. They can create scripts, and you can even ask them to create certain characters and even animate those characters, and you can create a short film. So apparently you can create a short film by having at least one or two people, or even a single smart guy who knows how to use the AI tools. He can create a small film with artificial characters, animating them, and with the kind of technology which is advancing at a very fast rate, you can I think at one point of time you won't be able to make out the difference between a human being and an AI character, right? There will come a time somewhere in the future. Hopefully, Tim Cook will have a productive meeting with PM Modi, and we will get over the Bollywood people. I mean, I found a lot of interesting comments, Chitra, that a lot of the people were saying that you should bring down the price of the iPhone, right? If iPhone is going to be manufactured in India, the price of the iPhone should be brought down, and it should be made more accessible to at least middle class people. So, and there is another thought process. Certain people say that no, the prices should remain the same, and it should be made a luxury product, so that people strive to sort of earn and ultimately buy the iPhone. So there are two thought processes in this. So it would be quite interesting to know what your thoughts are, whether the iPhone should be made cheap and accessible, or should it the price remain the same? Kiran auntie is going to walk on the footpath, says Gloria. Salman is actually yes to Hina, and ultimately let's see how karma plays its role. BJP supporter has tweeted the justice for SSR not possible, putting all blame on destruction of evidence is okay. Is the government trying to nudge public towards accepting no conviction? Maya, I do hope that something positive comes out of the SSR case, at least before the next year election. But since you had the Golgappa minister, some saying that this case is a suicide and all those things that she was alluding to. So I do have two. I'm also confused to some extent, but I do have some hopes, some positive hopes, and that we'll have some sort of justice towards next year. Urdu would influences massive minds. Look what they're promoting. Yes, alcohol, drugs, criminals, corruptions of mind. Yes, Santosh, and you have all these OTT platforms like Netflix also corrupting the youth. I don't think the movie is a hit if only fans watch it, considering the populations we have, says Bardhan. So, friends, if you do like the content, make sure to hit the like button. A session on IT, AI, and robotics would be very interesting, says Maya. Yes, and we'll be having that session soon. Okay, Vikram Sood's interview with Smita. Okay, he laughs sarcastically at both these Salman and Shah Rukh films. Says, okay, Vishali. Maya, but SSR should not give up. Yes, I mean, it's very important that people should not give up on boycott Bollywood and SSR movement. सी शहनाज की आई से ही पता चलता है कि कितनी कनिंग है वो. Justice for Siddharth Shukla. Yes, absolutely, Ankita. And she's a very shrewd person, and she knows how to climb the ladder. The reason she might be kicked out of Punjabi industry maybe because of her dressing and association with Salman, says Vidya. Shehnaz's sugar daddy. Gill is cunning. Use Siddharth as bait, says Gloria. So, friends, I mean, it's kind of interesting that we have a Baba Siddiqui's iftar just recently, and we had, Pooja Hegde. She was dressed, like, I mean, she was seen exposing a lot of her body, and that too for an iftar party, right? And it's kind of interesting as to how these Bollywood people, they look at whatever opportunities in front of them to get some sort of roles, film roles, or publicity. Gill is cunning, yes. Doesn't matter, Shehnaz, Punjabi or Bollywood, you have no talent, and the only way you're going to survive, yes, is playing some small, insignificant role. Yes, Chitra. Pooja has a meteoric rise in South film industry, has no talent. Yes, she has some connection. Yes, Chitra. If you remember that she had a huge flop with Hrithik Roshan in a film called Mohenjo-daro, right? That was a huge flop. It's all a show, yes, Shreyas. It's not easy to get funding. There are many real founders pouring their hearts out on how we lack in manufacturing. Yes, Shreyas. Yes, but we are taking baby steps. So, like I said, Shreyasta, that I'm just waiting for the day that the bullet train, we'll have our first bullet train in India. So, with that last comment, we will conclude the show for today. And friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Until then, Jai Hind.